What's going on, everybody? It's Papa John, and I know it's been a long time, but I am back. Today, we are going to be doing a March Madness style uniform tournament in Madden. This is the bracket, and as you can see right here. I know March Madness is already over, but I had this idea and I wanted to do it anyway. So we have them split up into the four regions for the four different divisions of AAFC and NFC. We have the East, West, North, and South. To get the seeding for each region, I took the records for the last season of each team's home and away, and that would represent their home jersey and their away jersey seeding. As you can see here, this is the East Division standings. We have the Cowboys home at a 1 seed, and you see all the other seeds there. And then we can go on over, and we have the West region seeding. The 1 seed is the 49ers away. The North seeding, we have the Browns home jerseys as the number 1 seed of this region. And then for the South, we have the Texans home jersey. The South was very lacking. As you can see, the number 1 seed was 6-3 as the Texans home. So let's go ahead and get into this bracket. We're going to start with the East region. All right, so in our first matchup here, we have the Cowboys home unis versus the Patriots home unis. And right off the back, I can say that the Patriots uniforms are kind of, you know, they're kind of lacking. There's not much there. It's just a plain navy blue and red all the way down. Whereas you have the Cowboys home, which is probably I'm pretty sure it's one of the only teams in the NFL that has a white jersey as their home jersey, and I believe it works very well with their bluish gray pants. They both have gray helmets, but I think that the Cowboys are definitely the one I'm going to pick here just because of how iconic their white and gray combination look there. And the Patriots homes just lack. There's nothing to them. They're just kind of boring. So I'm going to take the Cowboys home here to take this first matchup. All right, and our next matchup is the Giants home versus the Cowboys away. And the Giants home feature a blue helmet, blue jersey, and white pants, while the Cowboys away take their normal gray helmet with a dark blue jersey and gray pants. I, however, feel that unlike the Cowboy homes, the Cowboy aways are just not that good. I don't like that dark blue color on them, but the Giants home, I really like the blue on them, and their helmet looks very nice in complement to the rest of their uniforms. So in this matchup right here, I think I'm gonna have to take the Giants home. Um, I'll let you see some gameplay of it in actual game first. By the way, all of these gameplay and clips and stuff like that are in the Saints home field. I kind of just wanted to take a neutral site, so that's why I chose the Saints home field. So we didn't have to worry about the sun. It's an indoor stadium and all that. So you're going to see them all in the Superdome. Sorry if you don't like that. Anyway, let's get into our next matchup. All right, and our next matchup is the Eagles away versus the Patriots away. Both have their white jerseys with their main color as their pants. The Patriots away are very boring. It's just a white with navy blue. However, the Eagles away is a little bit more interesting with the green and the white. I'm going to have to take the Eagles here just because I personally feel it better. The way I'm going to kind of be ranking these is which ones I would rather if I'm not taking into account anything about the team, just the jersey, and if I'm just picking the one that I would rather play with in Madden the best, and I would definitely rather play with the Eagles away over the Patriots away here. All right, our next matchup is the Eagles home versus the Commanders away. Right off the back, I don't really like that number colored color gradient in the Commanders away. I do like the Commanders away, the Commanders helmet in general, but I wish overall their jersey used more of their yellow color and their rebrand from switching to the Redskins to the Commanders and the football team in between that, I guess. But comes as no surprise here, I guess, that I would take the Eagles home here instead of the Commanders away, just because the Commanders away is not really anything special. Neither is the Eagles either, but they're just better than the Commanders. I'll let you see a gameplay clip here but we're going to have the Eagles home taking this round. All right, our next round features the Bills away and the Jets away. Right off the bat, I think that the Bills away is probably one of the best whiteout jerseys in the NFL. Please excuse the dogs fighting behind me. Anyway, the Jets definitely do have a good away jersey, though. I do like their new rebrand. The green helmet is phenomenal on the Jets, but I don't think there is anything that can beat that red, white, and blue combination of the Bills away. So give me the Bills away here over the Jets away. Honestly, just an unlucky first round matchup. The Jets away probably could have made it a few rounds, but they just got matched up against, in my opinion, probably one of the best looking jerseys. Away jerseys, that is. Here's a little bit of gameplay here. All right, our next matchup features the Dolphins home and the Giants away. Now, the Giants away, like I said with other jerseys, it's kind of plain, just a red and white. There's really, I guess their pants are a little bit gray there, but I definitely would rather have the Dolphins home here. They got their teal blue with the white and the white helmet really go together very nicely. Um, the Giants away is just, yeah, there's just nothing special about it. I mean, that's all I can really say about it. So I'll let you watch some gameplay of their jerseys real quick, and then we will move on to the next round. All right, our next matchup features the Dolphins away versus the Jets home jerseys. And these Dolphins away jerseys, they're just no match for these Jets home jerseys. The Jets home, very nice with the green helmet and the green jerseys, along with the white pants. It just very fits well together. I really do like their rebranded jerseys. The Dolphins away just really has nothing going for it. It's very plain and basic. Another short comment about these. I mean, I don't have much more to say. Taking the Jets home here. All right, in our final matchup of the round of 64 for the East region, we have the Bills home and the Commanders home. Now, the Commanders home, I will say, is better than their away, but I still don't really like it that much. I mean, the white does not go that well with their home jerseys. I do like their helmet, and if maybe they used a little bit more of that yellow, like I said with their aways, they might have stood a chance against another opponent. They definitely would have stood a chance against the Bills home though, because the Bills home are very nice jerseys. Just the all blue with the white helmet is so clean. No question here. I'm taking the Bills home. Josh Allen, lead us into the next round. All right, here's an updated look at our East region bracket after the round of 64. I don't think there were many upsets. There's really no way to be upsets in this. The seeding was just a general way to choose the matchups. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into our West round matchups. All right, to kick off our West region, we have the 49ers away versus the Cardinals away. The Cardinals away are just a very basic whiteout jersey. There's nothing special to them. Um, I really don't know of any way to improve it. I do like their white helmets, but I don't think this jersey is better than the 49ers away with their white, red, and gold. It's a very iconic color combination. I'm going to have to take the 49ers home here. Yeah, there's nothing special about the Cardinals away. That's really what it comes down to. And you also get to watch a kickoff return touchdown on this play. The one only, I'm pretty sure this is the only kickoff return of the entire video that made it past the 20, 30 ish range. But the 49ers were able to score a touchdown. So you get to see that. All right, our next matchup here is the Rams away versus the Broncos home. The Rams away, are a white and yellow combination that just is not that flattering. I definitely like their uniforms they had before their rebrand. I understand their rebrand is trying to mix the old style of the Rams versus and with the like a new modern look to it, but I don't think those away jerseys are where it's at. The Broncos home jerseys are very nice with the orange and the white. Um, just easily trumps the Los Angeles Rams away jerseys. So I have the Broncos home winning this round here. All right, and in our next matchup, we have the LA Rams home versus the LA Chargers away. And the Chargers, I was really hoping for a lot better out of their away jerseys. There's just a plain white with blue lettering and yellow lightning bolts. I mean, it's not really that cool. However, the Rams, they do look very nice with the blue and yellow. Um, the blue kind of helps the yellow look a little better than what it did in the away jerseys. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and take the Rams home here. Also, kind of cool with the little fade to yellow to white in their numbers. But yeah, taking the Rams home here. Let's get on to the next round. Not the next, you know what I mean, the next matchup. Our next matchup is the 49ers home versus the Raiders away. Right off the back, I will tell you the 49ers home is better than the Raiders away here. I'm sorry. I don't want to look at a jersey that would look the same on a black and white TV. They need to get some kind of life into their jerseys, their uniforms. So the 49ers home easily take it with their red and gold combination. It's just very nice looking. Um, maybe if I get this as their away jerseys, but maybe if the Raiders did some more black in their jerseys, it would look a little better. Or maybe use more of their gray. I don't know. I don't understand why their the NFL's uniforms away always have to be white. They could have used like a more lighter shade than other teams do with their home, and they could use a gray jersey as their away. It'd probably look a lot better. All right, our next matchup here is the battle of Russell Wilson's teams. Seahawks home versus the Broncos away. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I was deciding who would win this matchup, I was really at a just at a loss. I could not figure it out. The jerseys, they both kind of just not speaking to me. I don't really like either one of them, to be honest. But then I started looking at the helmets. The Seahawks helmets, their logo connects in the back. I'm sure you'll see it soon in this clip coming up right here of them running out the tunnel. It's just, I don't like how they connect like that. And I get that's probably something there for a reason and is there to be unique, but I'm not a big fan of it. So we're going to have the Broncos away jerseys winning this matchup here. All right, our next matchup is between the Raiders home and the Cardinals home. Now, I will admit the Raiders home jerseys here are a lot better than their away jerseys, but they're still pretty basic. Just a black and gray, nothing special on them. I'm gonna have to take the Cardinals home here. Now, with that being said, the Cardinals home do have a very nice home with their new style. I guess I don't remember what their home uniforms were in the past, but these all red with the white helmets look very clean. And yeah, that's all I really got to say about it. Um, that still looks like Derek Carr on the Raiders, but I know it's not. Yeah, let's get into our next matchup. All right, and our next matchup here is going to be between the Chiefs home and the Seahawks away. The Seahawks away, there's I don't know, there's still nothing special about it. Just a white jersey with their blue pants. There's a little bit of green in the pants, but that's really it. Now the Chiefs home, still kind of basic, but sometimes you have good basic, sometimes you have bad basic. And that's how I describe these two jerseys. Seahawks, bad basic, boring. Chiefs, good basic, it's easy to look at. So we're gonna have to take the Chiefs home here. All right, our final round of the West Regions round of 64 is between the Chiefs away and the Chargers home. And just like their home uniforms, the Chiefs away uniforms are very basic, just white and red, a little bit of yellow in there, but I definitely think the Chargers home uniforms are better here. You know, you got your blue with the white. I would have liked to see an all blue, maybe. That would have definitely looked a lot better than the blue and the white, but the blue and the white is still decent. Um, so yeah, Chargers home are going to take this win over the Chiefs away. I think the Chiefs away were a 2 seed, so I guess you can consider this an upset. Like I said, there's really no way to upset here. This seeding was just so I had some kind of way to determine the matchups. And that'll mark the end of our West Regions round of 64. Good to see a very good variety of NFC and AFC teams. So let's go ahead and get into our North region next. All right, in our first round of our North region, we have the Browns home versus the Bears away. The Browns, I think, are in desperate need of a rebranding here. Yeah, Brown is in their name, but I don't know. I like their uniforms that have the all brown with the orange numbering and lettering, I guess, but they're a lot better than these orange and white. Now, we talk about the Bears away jerseys here. I would say there's nothing special about them, but they are better than these Browns home jerseys. So we're gonna have to take the Bears away in this one, and maybe if the like I said, maybe if the Browns were that all brown with the orange lettering, they probably would have won this round. To be completely honest. All right, and our next matchup features the Packers home versus the Bears home. And I think last round was a good example of the Bears just getting a lucky first round matchup because their home uniforms are just as boring as their away uniforms. And the Packers home just looks a lot better. The yellow and the green work very well together. An excellent combination of colors between the green and the yellow. So Packers home are going to win this. I'll let you see a clip of gameplay real quick, and then we'll move on to the next round. All right, and our next matchup is between the Lions away and the Packers away. Unlike the Packers home jerseys, I think the yellow kind of hurts their away uniforms here. I think if it was an all white with the yellow helmet, it'd definitely be a lot better. Um, the Lions have a very nice away uniform here. They have the white with the blue lettering and the gray pants, the white, blue, and gray combination, or mainly just the blue and gray combination. Really good combination of colors there. So I think in this matchup, the Lions home, I'm sorry, the Lions away will take this win. All right, and our next matchup is between the Ravens home and the Browns away. And much like the Browns home jerseys, I'm not really a big fan of the brown. The white and brown really don't go together. Not really sure what a solution here would be because I feel like the white with the orange helmet would not look that good either. Maybe if it was like an all white jersey, it might look a little better. I don't know if it would. It's tough. Browns jerseys is probably, like I said, with their home jerseys, they're in desperate need of a rebrand. And I'm assuming they're not going to get one just because of the history with the Browns. But very clear winner here with the Ravens home. I love purple. Purple's my favorite color, so I might be a little biased against the purple jerseys. All right, our next matchup is between the Bengals home and the Vikings away. Bengals home have a very nice jersey uniform combination there with the black and the white pants. However, I do think they would look a lot better with an all black, like a blackout uniform. Helmets, they might have one of the best helmets in the league, especially when they have their white color rush helmets. That is some clean jerseys. But as much as I've talked good about the Bengals home, I think the Vikings away are better. the white and purple. Like I said, fan of the purple, but their helmets, very nice helmets. I like the matte purple of the Vikings helmets. So the Vikings away will win this round. All right, and our next matchup here is the Lions home versus the Bengals away. Um, like I said in the last matchup, I think 100% if the Bengals home was the Bengals away was using the white helmet that is their color rush helmet, no shot. Would be a definite victory here for them. But because that's not the case, I think the Lions home does win this matchup here, with the blue and gray combination being a very nice color combination. I think they look better than the Bengals away, to be completely honest with you. So we have the Lions home winning this matchup here. All right, in our next matchup, we have an interesting one here. We have the Steelers home versus the Steelers away. So basically, which Steelers jersey is better? And in this mirror match, I definitely think the home are better. The white and yellow really don't go that well together, as well as the black and yellow do. Um, not really sure if there is any kind of like way the ways could be made better. I don't feel like an all white would look. Maybe an all white might look good. I don't know. That would be a tough one. That'd be one I'd have to see to believe if it would be good enough. But this matchup here, the Steelers home will be winning. All right, in our final round of 64 matchup in the North, we have the Ravens away and the Vikings home. Two purple teams. So, which one do you think is going to win out of this? Between, in my opinion, I definitely think the Ravens home is a decent jersey, but I think it could be better. I don't think the white and the purple is the move here. I think a white and a black might have been better with like some purple accents. So onto the Vikings home. Very good jersey. I really do wish it was an all purple jersey like their purple color rush are, because that is a top tier jersey combination there, uniform combination. But in this matchup, I think the Vikings home will win. I do like that lighter shade of purple versus the Ravens darker shade of purple. All right, and here's our North Region round of 64 bracket recap. As you can see, only two AFC teams made it out of the round of 64. Very shocking. So we'll see how far they make it into this North region. But now we're going to move on to the South region. All right, starting off our South region, we have the Texans home versus the Panthers away. And both of these jerseys have their positives and their negatives. The Texans home, it's a very boring jersey uniform combination, to be honest. The navy dark blue with the white pants definitely would have looked better if it was a full navy blue uniform. And the Panthers, no, I said they both had negatives. I really can't think of a negative right now. It's definitely not the best looking jersey, but in comparison to the Texans home jerseys, the Panthers away are definitely the winner here. I know they're a 16 seed here, but hey, if you're losing, but you're looking good while losing, you got something going for you, right? All right, our next matchup here is the Texans away versus the Buccaneers home. Just like their home jerseys, the Texans away jerseys are very boring. Um, I do like them. They're 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 the good kind of basic, I guess. But in comparison to the Buccaneers home jerseys, they just don't stand a chance in this matchup. The Buccaneers have the red with the gray pants and the gray helmet, and they also have that very nice throwback logo on their shoulder pads. I think that's a very good touch to the Buccaneers home jerseys. So I think that is what really put them over the top here in this matchup between the Texans and the Buccaneers. Right, and our next matchup is between the Falcons home and the Colts home. Starting with the Colts home, they do have a very nice basic look. It's one of those good basics, like I said. The blue and the white go very well together with the white helmet. Very nice jersey comparison. However, they got an unlucky matchup here. The Falcons, with their blackout home uniforms, definitely am liking this rebrand with their blackouts. I'm a big fan of blackout jerseys, and the Falcons one looks very nice with the black and the red. So, unfortunately for the Colts home jerseys, they're going to be eliminated in this round. The Falcons are moving on. All right, in our next matchup, we have the Colts away versus the Panthers home. The Colts away is that bad kind of basic. There's just nothing to them. Straight all white. Like it could be clean, but I don't know. It's just there's nothing to like there. I don't know. Panthers home. You get the black and the gray. Of course, if it was a blackout jersey, 100% better. But they are better than their opponent in this matchup of the Colts away. So give me the Panthers home in this matchup. Our next matchup here is between the Buccaneers away and the Jaguars home uniforms. And this is making me learn really quickly that I just like uniforms to be monocolored, I guess, because I really like the Jaguars home here with just the full teal all the way through versus the Buccaneers where they have their white and their gray pants. Buccaneers home, the Buccaneers away really don't have a bad uniform either. In just my opinion, the Jaguars home looks better here. Maybe if the Buccaneers were all white, it might have given them a little bit more of a edge in this matchup. Probably not though. And in this matchup, like I said, Jaguars home is winning. All right, and our next matchup is between the Jaguars away and the Falcons away. We're going to go ahead and start with the Jaguars away here. I think these jerseys, these uniform combination sucks. I feel like there's not enough of that teal color. Um, it's a white and black jersey in a black and a little tiny bit of teal on their pants. This could very well be a Raiders uniform for all I care, with the white and the black only. Let's switch over to the Falcons away. The whiteout, very nice, with the red, a lot better than the Jaguars away here. So we're gonna take the Falcons away in this matchup. All right, our next matchup here is between the Titans home and the Saints away. I really do like the Saints away. I mean, I am a Saints fan. I guess I have to like their jerseys. But if I'm being honest here, the white on white, and there's not much to it. I mean, I'm not sure how much better they could be. Maybe if they used their gold pants instead of their white pants, like they did back in the Super Bowl when they went to the Super Bowl and won it, might look a little better. But I don't know. The Titans, however, their home jerseys are okay. I'm not gonna say they're great. They matched up against a worse opponent, and that's why they're gonna win this round with their all navy blue. If there was more hints of the light blue color in their color scheme, definitely would think they're better. But they are good enough to win this matchup here. All right, and our final South region matchup is between the Saints home and the Titans away. Unlike the Titans home, the Titans away is not that great. I mean, like I said, the Titans home were not that good, but the Titans home is definitely better than the Titans away. There's just nothing really special. Maybe if they were all white, I'd like them a little more. But on to the Saints home. Like I said, I really like blackout jerseys, and the Saints home is that. So they very clearly are going to win here. The black and gold, iconic color combination for a Saints fan. So Saints are going to move on in this round. All right, here's a look at our South region after the round of 64. Once, just like the North region, only two AFC teams made it out of this round of 64 here. So let's see how they fare the rest of the tournament. And here is a look at our overall entire bracket. Now that we made it through the round of 64 and you've seen all the jerseys and I've talked about them in depth, the rest of this is kind of just going to be me saying this one wins. If there is a reasoning I can give, I'll give a reasoning. But I feel like it'd get kind of boring if I'm just saying this team wins because I like it better. I mean, that's not really going to help anybody. With that said, moving on to the round of 32, we have the Cowboys home and the Giants home, and I think that the white and that bluish gray color of the Cowboys pants a lot better than the Giants home here. So give me the Cowboys home. All right, and our next matchup is between again two of the same team, the Eagles home and the Eagles away. And in this matchup here, I think the Eagles home is just a lot better. The green shirt definitely is better than the white shirt. And the same thing with the white pants and the green pants. All right, in this matchup here, we have the Bills away and the Dolphins home. Like I said in the previous round, the Bills away, probably one of the best whiteout jerseys I've ever seen. They're going to easily take this round from the Dolphins, who, not to mention, have a very good jersey, a very good home jersey. All right, and our next matchup here is between the Jets home and the Bills home. Unfortunately for the Jets home, another unlucky matchup for the Jets. I think the Bills home is better here with the all blue, but don't get me wrong, I really do like the Jets home jerseys. All right, to kick off the round of 32 for the West region, we have the 49ers away and the Broncos home. And in this matchup, I think the orange of the Broncos home just really does it for them and gets them the win over the 49ers away here. All right, in this next matchup, we have the Rams home and the 49ers home. I think the 49ers home is better here. I don't like the Rams with the blue and the yellow. The yellow is a little just too bright. Um, so yeah, 49ers home takes this victory. Our next matchup here is between the Broncos away and the Cardinals home. And I think the all red with the white helmet really does wonders for the Cardinals home here. And I think they will take over the Broncos away, who just overall have a really boring uniform. All right, in this matchup, we have the Chiefs home and the Chargers home. And I know this might come as a shock, but honestly, the Chiefs home has a better jersey here. If the Chargers was all blue, they would definitely win. So the Chiefs home punched their ticket to the Sweet 16 here. All right, that concludes our round of 32 for the East and West regions. So here's a look at the East regions bracket, and here's a look at the West regions bracket. Now we're going to move on to the North and South round of 32. All right, our next matchup here to kick off the North region, the Bears away and the Packers home. The Bears away have a very boring jersey uniform combination here, so I'm gonna have to take the Packers home. I think the Packers home is a lot better than the Rams home, like I mentioned in the past with the yellow. The dark green offsets the yellow very well in this jersey, so that is why I'm taking the Packers home here. Our next matchup here is between the Lions away and the Ravens home, and unfortunately, my favorite color purple is going to get eliminated in this round because I think the Lions away have a better jersey here. I think if the Ravens home was a all purple, it would have done better, but unfortunately it's not, and the Lions away takes the dub. All right, our next matchup here is between the Vikings away and the Lions home. And much like the last round, the Lions are going to beat a purple team out and take the dub over the Vikings away here. I just think the Lions blue matches very well with their gray, and that is a lot better than the white and purple matchup for the Vikings away. And in our final North round matchup of the round of 32, we have the Steelers home and the Vikings home. Unfortunately for the Steelers, I just like purple more. I think that's the only reason I'm taking the Vikings here. Their purple helmet and their purple jersey, just very, very nice. And like I said in the beginning, we're going off of based on what I would want to play with in Madden, and I would definitely choose the Vikings home over the Steelers home. So unfortunately for the Steelers, the Vikings win this round. All right, to kick off our South region, we have the Panthers away versus the Buccaneers home. And I personally think the Buccaneers home have a better jersey here because of, like I mentioned in the previous round, the red and gray with the alternate logo on their shoulder pads. Panthers, unfortunately, just their away jersey is very boring. So Buccaneers are going to move on. All right, in this round, we have the Falcons home and the Panthers home. Like I said in the last round, blackout jersey by the Falcons, just very nice. And I'll be completely honest with you, if the Panthers were also a blackout, they would have won this round. All right, in this matchup, we have the Jaguars home versus the Falcons away. And unfortunately for the Jaguars, they just do not have a nice flattering color. And I feel like the all white jerseys of the Falcons looks better than the all teal jerseys of the Jaguars. So unfortunately for the Jaguars, the Falcons away will win this matchup. All right, in our final round of 32 matchup, we have the Titans home and the Saints home. And unfortunately for the Titans, they're just not that great of a jersey. They had a good matchup in the first round against the Saints away, but I definitely think the Saints home are better here. All right, and like I said, that is the end of the round of 32. Here's a look at the North bracket. No more AFC teams in the North. And if we look at the South, same thing. No more AFC teams. NFC is really doing well in this tournament. Let's move on to the Sweet 16 now. All right, and in this round, we have the Cowboys home taking on the Eagles home. And I think that iconic blue gray pants with the white jersey just continue to work well for the Cowboys here because they're going to take down the Eagles here in this matchup. All right, in this matchup, we have the Bills home and the Bills away. This is a very tough decision for me here. I like both of these jerseys and uniform combinations very well. But unfortunately for the Bills home jerseys, the Bills away, that whiteout just is just amazing, very clean, and they're going to move on over the Bills home, who also have a very, very awesome jersey combination. All right, in this matchup, we have the Broncos home and the 49ers home. And the Broncos home made a good run, but I think the 49ers home look better here with the red and gold. Just a very nice color combination. Um, Not sure what more the Broncos could have had on their home to maybe like make them win this match. I think this is going to be the 49ers all the way. All right, in this matchup we have the Cardinals home and the Chiefs home, and the Mahomes magic has run out for the Chiefs because the Cardinals home, in my opinion, have a better uniform here. The all red with the white helmet, very basic but very clean as well. All right, in this matchup, we have the Packers home versus the Lions away. And the Lions away is just too basic here. I'm taking the Packers home. The green and yellow just keeps on working for me in these matchups. So they're going to move on to the Elite Eight. All right, in this matchup, we have the Lions home and the Vikings home. And this matchup may very well have been the North Region's championship round. But unfortunately, they met in the Sweet 16. So I'm going to have to choose one here. And I'm going to choose the Vikings home. That purple helmet and the purple jersey. Just, I really love that combination. And don't get me wrong, the Lions home is a very nice jersey uniform. I keep saying jersey uniform. You know what I mean. Lions very nice, but the Vikings are just a little better in my opinion here. All right, in this matchup, kick off the South Region Sweet 16, we have the Bucks home and the Falcons home, and the Falcons blackout just keeps on working. Unfortunately for the Bucks home, I really do like that uniform, but the Falcons home do have a better one in my opinion. So they're going to move on to the Elite 8. In our final Sweet 16 matchup, we have the Saints home taking on the Falcons away. Unfortunately for the Falcons away, I am going to take a blackout over a whiteout any day. Just I think all black looks a lot better than all white on a uniform. So Saints home is going to move on here. And here's a look at our Elite Eight. We have the Cowboys home versus the Bills away in the East Region Finals. We have the 49ers home and the Cardinals home in the West Region Finals. In the North Region, we have the Packers home and the Vikings home. And in the South Region, we have the Falcons home and the Saints home. So only one AFC team left in this entire tournament. Let's see how far they can make it. We're going to go on to the Elite Eight East Region Championship. And to kick off our East Region Finals, we have the Cowboys home and the Bills away here. Unfortunately for the Cowboys home, their bluish gray pants is no match for this Bills away full whiteout. Just as I keep saying in every round, very clean uniform. So they're going to move on to the Final Four. All right, in the West Region Finals, we have the 49ers home and the Cardinals home. And unfortunately for the Cardinals home, I think their basic design, minimal design, is just going to not help them out here versus the 49ers home because I think the 49ers home have a better uniform combination. and they're going to move on to the Final Four to face the Bills away. All right, in the North Region Finals, we have the Packers home and the Vikings home. And the Vikings home, just in my mind, have a better uniform here than the Packers home. I like purple. There's not much more to say here. You already know it. Vikings home, moving on to the Final Four. All right, and in our South Region Finals, we have the Saints home and the Falcons home, a blackout versus blackout jersey. Now, me being a Saints fan, I would really love to just say, hey, the Saints have a better uniform here. But I'm trying to be as objective as I can and unbiased as I can on this tournament. So, unfortunately, I'm going to be taking the Falcons home here. Just got to be honest with myself. The Saints one is kind of boring. They maybe could do a little more with it, but Falcons have a very nice, modern, sleek blackout jersey. And they're moving on to the Final Four. All right, and here's a look at our Final Four teams. We have the Bills away versus the 49ers home, and we have the Vikings home versus the Falcons home. Comment down below which team you think will win this tournament. All right, to kick off our Final Four, we have the Bills away and the 49ers home. There's not much to say here. I really like the Bills away, and they're just no match against, I'm sorry, the 49ers home are just no match against the Bills away. So, Bills away are moving on to the final championship round. All right, in this matchup, we have the Vikings home and the Falcons home. Now, as I've said the whole video, I really do like blackout uniforms. However, if I'm trying to choose a uniform that I want to play a game of Madden with, and it doesn't matter what uniform I'm choosing from, I guess it does matter if I'm choosing between these two. I'm definitely going to have to take the Vikings home over the Falcons home just because of the color purple. Sorry if you don't like that. Tell me in the comments, but I'm taking the Vikings home here to move on to the finals. All right, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The final two teams, the championship round. It's going to be the Bills away and the Vikings home. Now, the Bills away have been the only AFC team for at least the last two rounds. Will they win this matchup, or will the Vikings home take the win here? Let's find out. Since this was the championship round, I figured why not? Let's use the cinematics from the pregame. We have the Bills away, we have the Vikings home, two of my favorite uniform combinations in the game of Madden. Who's going to win? Let's see. I think, as much as I love purple, it would only be fitting for them to win. But you know what? I don't want to do that. I think the Bills away, by far, best uniform in Madden. Just look amazing. And the white, blue, and red combination, the full whiteout, perfect. So we're going to have the Bills away winning this whole tournament. All right, and that has been it. Here's a look at the full bracket in case you want to see it for one last time. The Bills away have won this Uniform March Madness tournament. Thank you all for all the support while I've been away. I am going to try to start making videos. They're not going to be a regular upload. It's going to be whenever I can get them out. But I'm going to try to keep up with it. Thank you all for 400 subscribers, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to see me do other types of videos like this, please let me know. And go ahead and leave in the comments who you think should have won if you didn't believe the Bills away should have won. Maybe you thought a different team should have won. Let me know in the comments what you think. I picked right and I picked wrong. And also go ahead and give this video a like, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Anyway, it's been Papa John. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.